Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, this is the Vice Dean of European University, the reputed university in Georgia. And Vice Dean Miss Ninos with us. Let us discuss everything about our university. And I think this is very helpful our students, those who are seeking admission for medicine in Georgia. Hi, ma'am. Then this university is well reputed, especially in Middle East and also India and other countries. And there are 70 students from 70 countries are coming here. There is no other university in Georgia this much of students from different countries. Let me ask a simple question. What is the uniqueness of European University?
Thank you for your question. European University is mostly concentrated on international students, and the question that why we need to choose European University has several answers in this case. First of all, very important for us is the quality of study process, which is at European University, the rules which we are following, because Georgia itself as a country is an associated member of European Union, yes. Which means that there are lists of rules for European countries and associated members of European Union we need to follow according to educational system as well.
Okay.
Besides, European University is the only private university in Georgia having its own hospital, which is very important. It's called Georgian University Hospital, one of the biggest hospital and oldest hospital in Georgia, which was founded in 1991 by American lady, Joanne McGonigal. So this is also a very important issue. The third thing is that European University is the only private university in Georgia having its own dormitory for around 300 students from different countries, which is also very important for us. All these facilities we have at the university, all the equipments we have for the students of medical faculty, that's the reason why a European university should be chosen for not only for the international students, but from students from Georgia as well. So we have different programs. Some of them are in Georgian language. So on this we have mostly the students of citizens of Georgia, and also we have international programs on which we have the students from all around the world. Besides, when you qualify at European University, this diploma is worldwide recognized because, as I have mentioned before, we are following the rules of European standards in educational system. So this qualification is worldwide recognized, not only in the Middle East or in India, but also in any European country, in Canada, in USA, Australia, New Zealand, and etc.
The infrastructure of university, it is very important for each and every students, because as a medical students they always take care about infrastructure. Then can you explain about the infrastructure like lab, laboratory, hospitals, classroom and all other facilities? Especially it is a practical oriented courses. That is why would you please explain about the infrastructure facilities of our university?
We provide two programs in English. This is medical doctor program, and duration for the medical doctor program is for 6 years, and also dentistry program, and duration for dentistry program is for 5 years. You know, for the future doctors, it's very important to have the proper infrastructure and all the equipments they need to do their practical issues, right? We have two buildings, two campuses. One is administrative campus, but we also have some lectures in that campus as well. And also we have second campus in which we are right now. This is only for the students of the Faculty of Medicine. So only for MD program and dentistry program students. Also we have simulation center in our campus, and laboratories of histology, microbiology, chemistry, biochemistry, and etc. So we also have anatomage for those students who are having some anatomy and physiology classes. We have 3D classes for anatomy studies and etc. So we totally realize that for the students of medicine faculty and for future doctors, these practical classes and practical issues are very important. For first 3 years they have some basic subjects, so that's why use the simulation center with the mannequins and all this stuff which are needed for those students to have these practical classes here in the building. But after that, when they get enough practical skills and knowledge, they are having their clinical rotations and curations in hospitals, mostly in Georgian University Hospital, which is our own hospital, but also in different hospitals all around in Tbilisi and in Georgia as well.
Ma'am, I think the reputation or the goodwill of this university is mainly related with the faculty of our university. Can you explain about each and every department and the faculty, and what is the quality of the faculty, what type of teachers are taught here, and how they could impart the knowledge to our students perfectly?
So as for the question about the teachers and lecturers we have at the university, I would say that all our teachers are highly qualified. They are doctors with the huge experience, which is very important for us. When we start cooperation with them, yes, when we start cooperation with them, we always find out their practical experience, their like knowledge, and all these things are very important for us, because when they have the huge practical experience as a doctors, of course, they have too many things to share with the students as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Then next important thing, each and every parent and students are concerned about the hostel. I know most of the universities in Georgia, they are not maintaining hostel, but our university is something different. I think we are providing hostels. Really, can you explain about the hostel? Where is our hostel? How distant from our university? And how students will go there? And which are the facilities? And can you explain about the hostel? Especially girl students and also boy students and their parents want to know about this.
Yes, as I have mentioned, European University is the only private university in Georgia having its own dormitory, which is very, very comfortable, which is quite close to our place. It needs around 15 minutes, 20 minutes by bus, and the area is very safe. It's quite near to the USA Embassy in Georgia. Georgia itself, I would like to underline that Georgia as a country is a very safe country, and also at the university in dormitory as well, we have 24-hour security for 7 days, because you know, all our students are like family members for us, and we try to take care of them as much as we can, because you know, all the parents are worrying when their sons and daughters are far away from their country, from their family. So that's why it's very important for us as well. We feel that we are taking kind of responsibility on them to give highly quality education, and also to give them safe environment, not only at the university but in a hostel as well. In a hostel we have separate floors for boys and for girls as well. They are divided into 2 parts. Also, they have all the stuff which are needed for like washing machines and the kitchen area and etc. So they can provide the food by themselves as well. Well, as you already know, we have too many students from too many different countries. So they are different cultures, different cuisine. They are sharing to each other all this, and the environment is very friendly. Of course, in the dormitory we have for 24 hours not only security but administration as well. So if they need any help, if they need any support, any urgent thing, they can find our staff members all the time for 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Then next thing, food. Food is also very mandatory, especially European countries. Food is a very important. This is a cost is very little bit high, but some students are doing self-cooking facilities. And can you explain about the facilities in our hostel to cook by themselves?
Food is definitely very important, especially I have been in India for several times, and you have one of the best cuisine, I think. So when I had the meeting with our future students, even in India, they always say that I'm going to miss my family and Indian food as well. Because of that, we gave them the opportunity in our dormitory to have like kitchen area in each floor, so they can make the food by themselves. Also, I would like to say that we have so many students from Middle East and from India as well. There are lots of restaurants in Georgia, so if they miss like real proper Indian food, they can join going there and having some dinner as well. But at the dormitory, it's very important for us, for them to have like kitchen area in each floor, as I have mentioned, to cook by themselves and to enjoy. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then next question, students are largely concentrating Georgia. Really, what is the peculiarities of here, or mode of study is here? I think it is entirely different from Russia, China, and other Russian countries like Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and such 10 countries. What is the mode of study here, and why the study of medicine is distinguished from other countries?
Well, the program itself is divided, let's say, into two parts. The first 3 years, they have basic subjects, but plus with clinical skills, of course. That's why we use the simulation center. Last 3 years, we think, and that's how the program is accredited, that they have enough knowledge to use it with the real patients and in real situations. So that's why they are sent into clinical rotations and curations, and they are under supervising of a doctor, of course, which is our professor at the same time. They are having all these like practical issues, and they are having, of course, midterm exams and final exams in this specific field. For example, if they are having curation of ophthalmology, they are sent to the clinic, they are having this course, the whole course in the clinic, and they are having the exams to have like provement how did they get all this knowledge and how they are ready to use it in a practical situations.
Then let me ask another thing regarding to the vacation. Every year students get vacation, but I heard that there are some difference for each classes according to their study. Can you explain about the vacations of students? At that time, students have to come their home, and is there any observation or any other practical training for these students? Some of the countries also doing this. Would you please explain about the vacations of students?
So for one academic year, we have 2 semesters, autumn semester and spring semester as well. One semester is for 21 weeks, but it includes midterm exams, which is for 2 weeks, final exams, which also are for 2 weeks, and additional exams as well. So one semester is around for 5 months, which means that during the year they have 2 months vacations in total. Normally the winter vacation is not for long. It's around 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But for summer, they have 1.5 months, sometimes 2 months vacation, which is quite enough for them to go to their country, to enjoy having the holidays with the family, and etc. So the break and these vacations are also very important for us as well, because we totally understand that the study process is quite hard for them. They have too many subjects to do, they have too many exams to pass, which means that they need some break to start with the fresh semester. As I said, for the last 2 weeks they have additional exams, which means that if they cannot pass the final exam and they have enough marks, in this case 41, minimum 41 marks, they have second chance to pass this exam. So that's how we called additional exam. But those students who are doing their best and who are having who are having very hard studies at the university, they do not need additional exams at all. So also I would like to mention one thing, that we have scholarships at the university, which means that if the students are doing their best and they have A points in each subject during the semester, and they will be among the top 20 students on the faculty, they will get the scholarship, monthly scholarship for next semester, which is, it's like salary and plus motivation for them as well.
Then one of the important thing, this is a very reputed university in Georgia and also in Europe. Then which are the courses you are giving for international students?
At this moment we have 2 main international courses on the Faculty of Medicine. It's a medical doctor program and it's also dentistry program as well. For sure we are planning to add some other international courses as well in English, but right now we have these 2 programs in English. The duration for the medical doctor program is for 6 years, and when they graduate they get the diploma of medical doctor, qualification of medical doctor. For the dentistry duration we have for 5 years. So when they finish their studies and they graduate, they will get a diploma of dental medicine. So at this moment we are planning to add some more programs for international students, which whenever we will add and get the accreditation, of course we will give all this information to those persons who are interested studying in our university.
Then another important question, the students, they are planning to go United States of America or UK or Germany, then other European countries, to build their career in the profession of a doctor. Then what we are doing it means that do we giving any training for this type of aims, or to fulfill their dreams to go USA or any other countries?
Yes. Well, when the students are studying here, they have different requests to us. I would like to mention that at the end of the semester they have some questionnaires, and we are doing, our quality assurance office is doing some survey to check they are satisfied with their studies, is there anything to be changed, is everything okay for them, and etc. So some students mentioned in previous semesters that they would like to have some USMLE classes, preparation classes at the university. So that's why we organized all these things, and we have USMLE classes at the university. If the students are interested in to pass the exams, USMLE exams, in this case, they can just fill the application form and they can join the classes which we provide for our students regarding this field.
Then another important thing, hospital facility, ma'am. Hospital facility, it is mandatory for each and every medical students. And most of the countries, they are not attached to hospitals. They are sending students to other hospitals, government or other tie-up with other hospitals. Do we have hospitals, and which are the specializations there, and how these hospitals utilize the students?
As for the clinical and hospital facilities, I would say that we have memorandums and some special agreements almost in every clinic in Tbilisi. But our main goal, let's say, is that the European University is the only private university in Georgia who is having and running its own hospital, Joint University Hospital. So first of all our students are sent to this hospital for clinical rotations and curations. And I also would like to say it's not only according to our curriculum, but behind the program and curriculum, we are also sending our students to have the opportunity to join all this practical environment in our hospital. But if there is any specific field which we do not provide in Joint University Hospital, for example, ophthalmology, for example, of course, we are sending these students for the clinical rotations and curations in a different hospital with whom we have the special agreement. So all this list of the clinics which we have are really a huge amount of clinics, especially in Tbilisi, almost all clinics in Tbilisi. So our students are mostly sent to our hospital first of all, and also to different hospitals which whom we have a collaboration, let's say, during the last few years already from now.
Okay. Ma'am, I heard that our university is giving scholarship because it is a motivation for our students. Can you explain about how much scholarship, what is the criteria of scholarship we are providing?
As for the scholarships, I would say that we have some rules at the university. All students, when they are enrolled at the university, they are informed about the main rules they need to follow during their studies at the university. So one of the things is that the scholarship system which we have in European University. So if the student is doing their best and the students are having A points in each subject, okay, that means that they will be among the 20 top students at the Faculty of Medicine, which means that they will get the scholarship, monthly scholarship. Yes, monthly scholarship they will get for the next semester during the whole semester, which is around $100 per month. And you know, the Georgia, maybe one of the reasons why students would like to come to Georgia and study is the cheap environment, let's say, for them. So compared to other European countries, it's quite cheap to study and to live in Georgia as well. So this $100 is very, very good amount for them, especially for the student.
It's a
yes,
money for them.
Yes.
Hi, ma'am. I ask a last question, but it is highly serious question. Because the students of India is too much concerned about this matter. National Medical Commission order, it came out 18th November 2021. This order says about three things. Number one, 54 months course. Students should study 54 months course in a university or college. No transfer is allowed. Second thing is that students should do 1 year internship as National Medical Commission prescribed. Third, students should get a registration or license in that country where the students is studying. So may I ask, our university follows these guidelines. It means that NMC order 18th November 2021. Would you please give a detailed answer of this?
Well, as I have mentioned, we have students from different countries, and all countries' guidelines are very important for us, because we totally realize that when our students graduate here, they need to continue their career in their countries as well, right? So that's why we have too many students from India. So it's very important for us to follow all the guidelines of NMC. So that's I would like to underline these three main points according to your guidelines. So the duration of MD program is for 6 years, and this 1 year internship is already included in these 6 years. So in India you have MBBS program for 5 years plus 1 year internship, yes, right? In our case, we don't divide it into two parts, so we have all these 6 years, and 1 year internship is included during these 6 years. Yes, when the students graduate, they get diploma supplement, and all the documentation which are needed to prove in India, for example, that they have already done this 1 year internship as well. So we are providing special certificate which proves that this 1 year internship is already included during these 6 years. Besides, the program is for 360 credits, so they cover 30 credits in each semester, which is for 1 year they do 60 credits, and for 6 years they do 360 credits in total. When they graduate, it's mentioned in our program as well, and it's the rule of the higher educational system and the standards we are following and how the program was accredited as well, that the graduate of this program, of medical doctor program, have several options for future career. One of them is that they can work as a junior doctors. So if they decide to stay in Georgia and they do their Georgian language quite well, in this case they can continue their career even in Georgia as well as a junior doctors. But mostly our students, especially from India, they are always trying to get back to their countries, so which means that they can continue their career as junior doctors. I would like to say with the honor that our graduates from India, all of them went back.
They get registration and license.
Yes, of course they get registration and license as well. So as working as a junior doctor, I would say. So besides all our graduates from India, they decided to go back to their country. They passed their FMG exams with the first attempt, and the percentage of our graduates who have passed their exams in India is quite high. It's around 90%. Whoa, 90, yes, really fantastic. When they were our students, they were really good students. Sometimes they complained that the rules and the study process and exams are quite strict, but finally when they graduated, this is very important for us because of the quality of the program and of the graduates we will have, because they are the faces of our university, right? So then when they passed their FMG exam with the first attempt, they just called us and they were very thankful, and they said that this happened only because of the program you have, which is quite close to USMLE, FMG standards. So this is only because you made us to work very hard, and that's why we are successfully in our career right now. So we are very proud of them, and we hope that we will have some really good graduates of European University for the future as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it is fantastic. You give answer every question in detail. I'm very thankful to you, and it is also very useful our students and those who are seeking admission in our university. Have a good day.